This is Sadiqa Codrington with SSSe Inc. Spotlight Series at the CUNY CUCF Diversity at Work. We had the privilege of showcasing our best associates and biggest clients, affiliates, and sponsors, creating our Lunch on Us specials, a series of power lunch conversations. Now join us at the forums, conferences, and exhibits to meet and greet some of the great agencies, authorities, public officials, MWBEs, DBEs, SDVOBs, and special guests that are winning and contribute to the SSSe Inc. Giving Back and Paying It Forward initiatives. Hi, well, welcome again. This is Thomas Abraham with HubSpire, and we've met like about 2 years ago at the MWBE forum when your associate introduced me to your company, and I was just impressed with everything that you do, all the accolades, all the awards that your company have won. And you're working with the MTA as an MBE, excuse me.
That's right.
And you want to tell me more about that project and how you acquired that with your company, and a little bit more about HubSpire so people can understand.
Sure. HubSpire, we are a digital transformation company and mainly focused on mobile apps, web applications. And I think we met at Albany, right? In Albany, that's where we met.
Yeah.
And it's been great meeting you.
Absolutely.
And your guidance in helping us work together in probably a few projects.
Yes.
We've been really happy to work with you.
Yeah, teaming is a great thing that we've done, and
definitely.
Abraham and his team. Thomas, I should say, and his team has definitely done such a great job working together and collaborating and understanding the importance of having quality service with being a certified business with the city and state, and being an MBE. It has nothing to do with being small. This is an efficient business that is qualified and able to do large projects, which is wonderful, and that's what I've appreciated working with you.
So the MTA project, that's called the New Fare Payment System, or now known as the Omni, One Metro New York. So we are building a mobile app, which their conductors will be using, and their Eagle team, they're going to be using, and it's like a contactless system, so people can just tap and go. Kind of it's a mobile application that is tap and go. And we also do data visualization for them as well. We're doing a reporting tool using Power BI for the MTA as well.
Great. The other aspect of you being a qualified vendor, working on some of the bids that we've been putting out for Gateway JFK, which is a business improvement district in the heart of off airport of JFK, but you successfully won the bid to do the bid's website.
That's right.
So that was something that I truly admire and appreciate, that you were able to. I think there were about 8 vendors, and you qualified for that.
Well, yeah, definitely. And being part of that project is also something really interesting to me, because so many times, going to India or traveling international. I used to live in Brooklyn, so going through the JFK, through the Rockaways, and that area, you saw some of those areas, and you always thought in your mind like, these areas need improvements. And now finally the JFK the Gateway JFK project is taking place. And being part of that, and yes, we're doing the digital part of it, but but we'll be displaying a lot of the work that they're doing in the physical world,
in the actual community. Which is. So how do you feel about the conference today? How has it been productive for you and your company?
For the several conferences similar to this one, I do attend, and I think they're very important for the MBEs to be here, and MWBEs to be here and to network. And I won New Jersey State, Essex County contract through coming to one of these kind of events.
Excellent.
So it's probably one that you get, and that's probably the right one. So for us, it's been very well worth it to attend these events.
Very worth it, right, and productive. Excellent. And you've won a lot of awards, I've noticed, just looking at your company's accolades. The latest one, I think you recently won something this year, and you had several last year.
So Clutch,
speak to that.
So Clutch is a software award organization, and they selected us to be the top New York developers for 2019. And we had the award recently.
Excellent. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure as usual.
Yep, thank you.
And thank you
And
so much
we
for
continue
stopping by our
looking to
booth.
working together with
and
you.
we look forward to
Yes.
continue working together on many projects that we've come together to work on. Okay, so here we are at the CUNY conference at Diversity at Work, and we're standing with the Anthony Peterson, formerly with the director of Battery Park, and now moved on to
Formerly Director of Diversity for Battery Park City Authority,
Yes.
and currently Executive Director for Crescent Consultant
Crescent.
Associates.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
Yes.
And one of the things I'm so impressed with you and wanted to have this moment to talk to you is because you're actually doing what this conference is all about, putting diversity to work.
Yes.
And I wanted to see how you're transferring and translating that into your new position at Crescent Consulting.
Sure. I mean, in a way, it's almost the same thing as I was doing before, but just basically on a larger scale. So now I'm taking the MWBEs and SDVOBs that I know and trying to implement them on new projects, larger ones, matching up teams.
Excellent.
So basically still doing the same.
Wonderful, and I'm glad that you mentioned teams and teaming and collaborating, and that's one of the things that you've been so instrumental in doing and continuing to do. We are partnering up now with the Gateway JFK, because you know the JFK redevelopment,
Yes.
the Port Authority, New York, New Jersey Port Authority. We have an organization called the Gateway JFK BID. It's a business improvement district, and I wanted to know how we can start collaborating and coinciding with your.
It's pretty funny because I will be overseeing compliance for JFK redevelopment.
This is awesome.
So at some point we will be working together or touching base, and we'll be seeing what we can do to help, and vice versa, what you can do to help us.
I appreciate that, and we're looking forward to
Yes.
doing that. And you said it here first. Pleasure, as
Great.
always, Anthony. Thank
Always
you so
a
much.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right. We're here with Paula from Hawk Promotions, and we're featuring her on our SSSe SpotLight series here at the CUNY conference, Diversity at Work. It's been over 5 years. Can you imagine, Paula?
No, time
5
goes
years
so quickly.
that we had our first contract with CUNY.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now
Yep.
look at this. You're actually now doing it on your own with Hawk Promotions.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, thanks to all the things that we've done with SSSe, I would say that Paula is one of our best associate where she listens, get things done, and she's got the qualifications to prove it. So with what you've done so far, how's the conference going for you?
This conference?
Yeah.
It's going well. I would
Doing
say
some good
that.
contacts?
Yeah, and re-meeting people that I haven't seen, for a few months. It's always good to get out and about and be present.
Absolutely. One of the other things I just admire so much about you, Paula, is how you have this relaxed, cool, feel and vibe about you regarding your business.
Thank you.
Especially doing business with the city and the state, it can be so cumbersome, so stressful,
Yes.
intense. But you have a nice, easy breezy style to you. And tell me what makes it so easy for you. Why do you do that? How do you do that? Is my question.
How do I
Keep it so easy, nice and flow. Your lifestyle being so simple and relaxed.
I think what's changed for me since becoming city-state certified is that now a lot of the business is coming to me. Not that I haven't had to work it, I haven't not had to put in the time, I most certainly have. However, once they know you and once they like you and you're on all the correct lists, it does get easier.
It does get easier. Well, I could see it, and you look great.
Thank you.
And I love those shots on your Facebook page with your, what is it, sky surfing?
Yes, kite surfing.
Kite surfing. Oh, okay, kite surfing. Listen, I don't get out much. I've got 2 kids now, but I'm very much impressed with that.
Well, I think that part of that, my industry itself allows for that. I am able to work remotely,
Yes.
which is helpful. I do need to be around and on the scene for particular people. However, I know when they're busy, when they're not. So the nature of my business does allow me to, along with the work side of it, get away and work while I'm away. Even if I'm out of the country, I'm able to work.
Enjoying life. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about,
Yes.
really. Because she's very modest. Hawk Promotions has been promoting a lot of different events and having their promotional items featured at different events, such as the Competitive Edge, MWBE Forum in Albany, the DASNY conference, things of that nature. So it's really a lot of work that's little petite young lady does a lot of hard work, but she is making things happen, and we're just proud to have her featured as our Spotlight series here
Thank you.
at the conference. Thank you. So Paula, how has it been since you've been certified?
Well, my business has changed, of course, dramatically. I would say now that probably 70 to 75% of my business is coming through state and city contracts.
Excellent.
Something that obviously I wouldn't have had access to before. So that's been remarkable.
Right. Thanks to SSSe services of helping her getting certified
Absolutely.
and expediting the process, it helped a lot.
Oh, absolutely. Without SSSe, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be doing this. Just the paperwork alone is
Yeah.
mind-boggling. When you do already have an existing business, there's always something to be said for starting out. That's terrific, and starting out with the correct qualifications. However, I was in business prior to this, so I'm trying to keep up with that business and start down a new road.
Right.
Was very time consuming.
It can be very
It can be very
very
invasive.
overwhelming as well.
Very invasive, and you need somebody like SSSe to help, take that stress
load
away
off.
from you. Take the
Appreciate
load
that.
off, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is good. This is
Thank
what we
you.
try to do, and this is what we want to emphasize. The other thing I wanted to mention, that your generosity, because of what you have done, supporting this company and what we do, we basically help to give back. And you've always been a person that supported our SSSe Inc. Play for a Cure Family Fun Day. You provided some of the promotional items for the things that we put together. And we want to thank you for that support, because
You're
it's
welcome.
really about showing a different side of how the MWBE community could come together to do good and give back.
Yes.
So it's great
Yes.
having you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
So Paula, as we spoke about before about lifestyle and having that, I wouldn't say balance, but more like an ideal lifestyle as to what you like and what you want to do and how you envision your business. I think it's so important that even for me, now that I'm a mom of two, I really have to have a life that can encompass my kids.
Of course.
Within my business.
Of
And I
course.
think it's so many people are looking and trying to find what is it that they would want or consider an ideal lifestyle. And one of the things I think that you've always created in your business and by design is the hobbies that you do, like fishing, kite surfing. Could you elaborate on that? Because I
Yes.
love kite surfing and what it's all about. Like, how many times a year do you go do that, and what does it entail?
Okay. Well, so my husband and I like to fish. We have a boat. We'll go out during the fluke season, the striped bass season, which are for small periods. There's small windows of the year that you're able to do that. So you might only have 8 weeks to go striped bass fishing. So you're gonna do that a lot in a small period of time. So I need to be able to take off some time. Might be during the work week to do that. But the way I've modeled my business is one that if I'm out of the office in the daytime, I can catch up at night on projects. I can catch up on the weekend if I really want to. But it is important, I think. It's important to me that you adequately designate your time to suit your lifestyle. Above and beyond the necessary. You have to work. You want to enjoy what you do, and for me, enjoying my job means having the right balance of work and play. My husband and I kite surf, so we do that mostly on the weekends. However, when there's wind, we have to be
pick up
there.
and go, just drop everything.
And that doesn't always work out on weekends only. So
Right.
every now and then, my husband will take off work and we'll run out to the beach for get a session in for a couple of hours on a Wednesday afternoon. But again, my job enables me to come home and do what I have to do at home, be in the office. I can work from home. That's one of the great advantages
of having your own
of
business.
having my own business
also
and the
being
industry I'm in.
disciplined. Yes, in the
Yes.
industry. And you do some amazing things. I'm like
Thank
fiddling
you.
around with this and just looking at this actually cool device. This is one of your products that you actually
Yes.
placed for one of the big agencies for the state.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you just slip this on your phone, and your phone is just now this perfect.
It goes right around,
Right
your,
around
neck,
your neck,
and you can
and
put your business cards in there. You
Everything,
can, it is a good item. Everybody that sees it likes it, and it fits all phones. So this really stretches, but it's also it's quite strong as well. So you don't worry that it's going
to
to
snap or anything.
That it's going to snap,
and it guards your phone, so it goes right over your head.
Goes right over your head. And one of the great things I love about this is that when my phone, ladies, you'll all appreciate this. When your phone's in your pocketbook, you either don't get to it on time once it starts ringing, or you don't hear it because it's flapping around your waist somewhere. So with this, I can turn it on mute. I can have it around, turn the phone on mute, I should say,
and
have this around my neck, and then I can quickly see if someone's calling, if I want to talk to them or
close
not.
to your person,
Yeah.
so you can actually feel it vibrate if anything.
Yeah, you can feel it vibrate, and you don't miss any calls. So that's why I really like this, and I use it myself at all exhibitions and anywhere I'm walking around.
Perfect for a conference like today. I mean, having a business card holder, it around your neck, your phone is accessible.
Yes.
We have been having a lot of people come up to our booth, connecting to them on social media platforms. So it's good that they can have something to have their phone easily accessible, because that's really the way to go. I mean,
well, especially when you're working remotely,
Yeah.
and in this day and age, so many people are working remotely,
Yeah.
that it is necessary to have your phone.
Readily
There.
available.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. I see your pens around, and there's so many things you can do from all kinds of products that you offer on your business and your website.
It's over 30,000 products.
30,000 products at Hawk Promotions, actually hawkpromos.com.
Correct.
Right?
That's correct.
HAWK promos .com. You got it. You got
Thank
it.
you.
You're very welcome. I appreciate this time with you. Thanks.